All right, so here we are with the Secretary of Agriculture of Pennsylvania, Russell Redding. Welcome back to our video series that I guess we're still calling 5 Questions for Secretary Redding. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you. It's good to see you. Happy spring.
Yeah, likewise. So here we are. It's May, and a big story it's been going around lately is about the no bull ultrasound case. And so I'm curious, how do you see this case affecting agriculture in Pennsylvania?
So we have been in contact over the last couple of years from farmers, by agribusiness community, by breed associations, veterinarians, raising concerns about no bull. So it's a legal issue. There's still obviously a lot to work through, but just know from our standpoint, we were hoping that the Department of State would be involved because it's a licensure issue and it's a veterinary practices issue. So they're going to have to resolve whether you need the license to do what no bull is doing.
How do you see Pennsylvania stacking up when it comes to innovation in agriculture?
I think we stack up well. What I've come to appreciate, however, is that the pace of change and innovation is so rapid, is that we have to be, I think as a department, engaged in that. I think that was the impetus for the governor including 10 million of innovation funding in this budget to help sort of spawn those good ideas, right? To make investments, to help out the producers particularly is where we're focused. So that could be GPS units on tractors. It could be, the drones that are flying through the orchards of Adams County. It could be what I read in the New York Times the other day, of people using drones to disrupt the migrating birds so they don't land at your farm for purposes of high path. I think all of those things to me are innovation related items.
I know the federal farm bill is late, right? Maybe we were expecting that a year or two ago. How do you feel about, are we going to see that this year? Or do you think that's somewhere down the line?
Well, we'll be optimistic. I mean, I sound a little bit like Chairman G.T. Thompson. I've never met somebody who's more optimistic about getting this done. Was with him yesterday in Western Pennsylvania. He has time, that he's identified and has been in conversation with his leadership for the committee consideration before Memorial Day, right? So let's hope that he can stay the course here and get that done over the next month, right? So when we get to Memorial Day, we can celebrate a lot of things. I'm hopeful then that bodes well for the full House consideration. I think the wild card is whether the House and the Senate can reconcile their differences just on this, but on this one particularly, that we can still get it done. I'll be optimistic and say I think we'll get it done for 2024.
May is beef month, and the beef industry is a big part of agriculture here in the Keystone State. It's over a $400 million industry. So here we ask the tough questions. What's your favorite cut of beef?
I'll probably disappoint every beef producer when you say cut. To me, there's still something very, very good, about a burger, right? So it is not a cut, per se. I do like, by the way, maybe 90% lean hamburger.
Okay.
To make burgers, I don't want a lot of fat in there, but that's my cut.
Last time we spoke, you mentioned that you've got a big garden up there on the farm in Adams County. What are you putting in this year? Anything new?
I don't know about new. I've experimented the last couple of years with different potatoes, right? And I had this really good experience a couple of times with the Kennebec, the white potato, right? It's pretty traditional. I've deviated a bit over the last couple of years. I'm coming back to the Kennebec potato, right? We just can't go wrong. You spend all that time and effort and water and all those good things, and then the yield was poor the last couple of years. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to be really cautious on the number of tomato plants that I put in, and we want to reestablish some asparagus.
Okay. All right. Sounds like you've got your work cut out for you.
Yes.
So, all right. Well, it's great to catch up with you again, Secretary Redding. We'll see you next month in June.
Great. Thank you very much.